Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Dear students, I hope you all are doing good. Dear students, as you all know, yesterday we have discussed the properties of multiplication in whole numbers. So today our topic is the properties of division in whole numbers. In this video, we are going to discuss the three properties. It is closure property, commutative property, and associative property. So I am going to discuss these properties one by one. Let's start from the closure property. Before starting the video, watch the video at the end. Okay, let's start. It is closure property. The closure property of whole number states that if we have two whole numbers, say we have A and B, if we have, suppose I am discussing here, it is so far definition is concerned, you can write the definition from the book, it's already written there. So if we have two whole numbers, say A and B, then the quotient of A and B need not be a whole number. So we can say in a closure property, division is not true. हम यहाँ पे ये कहेंगे closure property में हम division नहीं कर सकते. So here in division, closure property does not work out. समझ आ रहा है सबको? Again I am understanding you that if we have two whole numbers A and B, so the quotient of whole numbers need not be true. So closure property does not work in division. So we have another property, it is commutative property. So what does commutative property states in division? In division, commutative property states that if we have two numbers, say if we have A and B, if A and B are two whole numbers, then A divided by B is not equal to B divided by A. Okay, so we can say in division, commutative property also does not work out. So we have another property, that is associative property. In division, associative property also does not work out. It states that if we have three whole numbers, say if we have if A, B and C are three whole numbers, then A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided by B divided by C. So we can say in division, associative property also not works out. So I hope you have got this definition and you will write this definition in your notebook. This definition are also available in your notebook. Yes. Now dear students, we have two more points which I want to make clear. It is that when we are going to divide a number with 0, when we are going to divide any number, suppose if A is any whole number, if A is a whole number, then we can divide a number by 0. Suppose we write 0 divided by 5. तो जब भी हम 0 को किसी नंबर के साथ डिवाइड करेंगे, we get 0. Remember this point. It's very important. जब भी हम 0 को किसी नंबर के साथ डिवाइड करेंगे, then we get 0. It's very important point. And here, if any number is divided by 0, it's not defined. हम किसी नंबर को 0 के साथ डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते. It's not defined. So for example, if A is any whole number, A divided by 0, it is not defined. So I hope you have got these 2 points, very important 2 points. So we can divide a number, any whole number by 0. We can divide a 0 with any whole number, but we cannot divide any whole number with 0. Here it is possible and here it is not defined. So dear students, we have exercise of class 6, yes, it is 2.2, exercise 2.2. We have to state whether true or false. तो यहाँ पे हमें देखते हैं कि ये जो क्वेश्चन दिए गए हैं, whether they are true or false. So we have first part, it is 1 into 543 equals 543 into 1. So as I have already discussed yesterday, the commutative property of multiplication. So here it is true because in commutative property of multiplication, it states that if we have two whole numbers A and B, then A into B equals B into A. So here it is true. So we can write here T or U is true. Okay, we have next part. Here I have write 4 parts and the rest of the parts can be used by yourself. That's for your practice. So we have here 0 into A times 6. When we multiply, जब हम किसी भी नंबर को 0 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, इसने बोला यहाँ पे इसका आंसर आया 8 times 6. Is it true or false? It is false, dear students. Because if we have a number in millions, in trillions, in thousands, in lakhs, when we multiply it by 0, we get 0. So here we write false. We have C part, it's 98 divided by 2 equals 2 divided by 98. Dear have stated in those properties that in division, commutative property does not holds out, or we can say it's not true in division. Here it is 98 divided by 2 equals 2 divided by 98. So here it is false. So we have D part, it is 5 divided by 0 equals non-divided. Right now I have again discussed another property that when we divide any number with 0, that is non-divided. So here it is true. I hope you can write these questions on your note copy. So we have question number 2 of exercise 2.2. It is fill in the blanks. We have to fill the blanks which we have given. I have write here four parts. The rest of the parts you can do it by yourself. It's for your practice, dear students. Okay, here we have 88 into bracket equals 0. Also, it's a box here. We have to fill this. So यहाँ पे हम 88 को क्या multiply करेंगे तो हमें result 0 आएगा. Simply, जब भी हम किसी नंबर को 0 के साथ multiply करते हैं, so we get 0. So here we multiply 88 with 0. 88 into 0 equals 0. Okay, got to understand अच्छे से? So next part, it is 57 divided by 57 and equal to. देखो, students, you must know that when we divide a number by itself, we get 1. Remember this point. If suppose if a is a whole number, a कोई भी whole number होगा, then a divided by a equals 1. Remember this property. So here we have a whole number 57. So we are going to divide it by 57. So the result is definitely 1. We have another question. It is 12 divided by, sorry, it's 12 divided by equals 12. Sorry, I forget here to write 12. It is 12 divided, what we divide 12, we get 12. Similarly, we can divide by 1. It's 12 divided by 1. So that equals 12. We have another part, it's very interesting part, it's 5 into 4 into 3 equals box into 4 into 3. So which property have been used here? I have already discussed it in previous video. You must have watched that video. We have discussed the associative properties of multiplication. So here we have used that property here. It is 5 into 4 into 3 equals dash into 4 into 3. So we can write here 5. So dear students, today we have discussed two questions and properties of division. I hope you all have understand these questions. So I request you all to write these questions on your note copy. Thank you.